Today, we're going to be adding 2 of the most expensive enchants to our pickaxe and seeing just how much difference it can make to our income. Not only that, but we continue to upgrade our mining setup, gaining rank ups, rebirths, and ascensions in order to become the best and most overpowered player here in Minecraft Prisons. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back into a brand new episode of Minecraft Prisons. Today, of course, we're back here on the best, #1 rated, most insane OP prison server, TalonMC, back again for another episode in this season. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be making some huge upgrades because I've been grinding off camera and we have essentially gone crazy, and we've got a couple of pickaxe levels that we've needed in order to unlock some brand new enchants. Now, these are enchants that we literally have not seen yet this season, so I'm excited to take a look at them, see just how much difference it can make to our kind of income and everything else when we put it all together and apply them to our pickaxe. Now, as always, there's also a couple of other upgrades that we need to do to our pickaxe, including some enchants that have hit prestige. If you guys don't know, then you can essentially continually upgrade all the enchants that you essentially max out by just getting procs of the enchants and getting them up through their prestiges. You go into this menu right here, it will show you when you've hit the maximum and all that kind of stuff. So we've got quite a few of them that are actually on their maximum right now, and then there's a few which we definitely need to continue upgrading. Now, I thought in order to see how much difference it actually makes today to add these brand new enchants which we are getting, I know it won't show an immediate difference, but it will kind of give us an idea. I want to take a look at one of my mining summaries of a full minute, and then once we add the brand new enchants in, I want to see if that changes any, or what kind of a difference it makes. Now, there is a chance that these brand new enchants don't proc immediately and they take a while to proc, so it might not be immediate, but I want to kind of take a look anyway. So whenever my next minute summary comes up, we'll take a look at it and we'll see exactly what currencies we're getting and in what quantities, and then we'll compare it to the one that we get once we add all these brand new enchants. So let's see what we get. So there we go. There is a last minute summary for us right there. I'm just going to go ahead and screenshot that and upload it so that I can just reference it and see exactly what we're at once we get this new one. So first of all, let's just make sure that we do go ahead and prestige every single enchant that we need to. I noticed that actually some of our super expensive enchants are getting up there as well now. So when we prestige those, it obviously costs us a lot more. So for example, yeah, Enderman right here is 3Q, and then Hydrogen Bomb is like 15Q that we have to max out. So the brand new enchant that we unlocked at 550 is Profit. Now this is essentially just going to rain TNT down onto the mine. It doesn't actually say what currency it affects, but I guess we'll figure that out pretty quickly here. And then there is also a gem enchant, which is Snowstorm, and that one affects gems and tokens. So that should be the biggest difference for us, I think. Rebirth enchant wise, we don't have anything new. We just got a couple here that we can go ahead and prestige. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So those are the brand new enchants. Let's now mine for a minute and see whether that makes any difference, because those should theoretically be some fairly active and fairly useful enchants that we've gone ahead and put in. Especially, I mean, not even just the new ones, but upgrading the prestiges on the old ones. Make sure it's fair though. We will give it like a full minute summary because obviously we started mining randomly in the middle there. But as you can see, our profit has already gone up to level 1, which is interesting because we've literally only just enchanted that. So we'll make sure that we're maxing that out as soon as we can. But that does show there's a nice and active enchant. So there we go. There's a summary right there. So that means we now need to mine for a minute solid, a minute straight, to see exactly the effects of our brand new enchants. Obviously, it's going to vary a little bit because just enchants in general and their proc rates and stuff. So there may be enchants that proc the first time around that don't proc this time around that were, very extensive for different currencies, but it might also work the other way around. So we'll see exactly what the differences are going to be. I feel like we are rebirthing a lot quicker than we were before. I don't know whether that has anything to do with the new enchants that I just added, but it just feels like we are shooting up through these rebirths. Hydrogen Bomb is also another prestige level right there, so that's insane. There we go. That's a most recent last minute summary. Right, let me compare this. Okay, so I actually already notice a massive difference immediately straight off the bat. So our shards, not really any different. We got about the same amount of shards. That's expected. We didn't add anything or reduce anything in regards to shards. Tokens, however, we literally gained 1Q more than we gained before in the last minute, which is actually ridiculous. That's the most tokens we've had in one of those summaries ever this season. So that is nice to see. That's nice to see that we've got some enchants going absolutely ham on those. Credits, we only gained 1 in the second portion, but 2 in the first one. That's, again, nothing to do with the enchants that we added. That's just random procs of different enchants and such like that. Gems, however, we gained an extra 4 trillion gems. So that is, of course, another massive difference there. And then essence, we gained about an extra 100 million essence. So again, all of these enchants have, all of those enchants I just added have had a massive effect immediately immediately on my summaries. Not to mention that we can also prestige these a couple more times now. Like we're just getting loads of prestiges available. So this is only going to go up from here. We are actually in a very, very insane place. Now, the next time that we actually unlock new enchants will be pickaxe level 600. So we're actually really not far away from being able to do that. I think 600 is the next one, and then it's going to be 700 for the like final enchants that we can get. So we will, of course, continue grinding our pickaxe level because those are going to be the most insane enchants. But so far, those new ones that I've just added are absolutely the most overpowered enchants that we've seen in this game. So if I were you and, you know, or if I was myself a week ago, I would probably focus way more heavy or like way heavier on getting my pickaxe level up there, because hitting those enchants at level 550 are an absolute game changer, especially for currency. Like I said, it absolutely feels like I'm rebirthing a lot faster as well. So I don't really know if there's really a way to have tested that, but yeah, it definitely feels like we're rebirthing faster. So I guess all around, really, this is probably made quite a significant difference. We've got another prestige available already on the Prophet. I do feel like that prestige is becoming available very, very quickly, and I'm not going to complain about that at all. It's just, yeah, I wasn't expecting it. Like, Hydrogen Bomb is also ready again, 26Q. Yeah, this is getting madly expensive here, but I think that was level 8, and I think it only goes up to 10 prestiges per enchant, so I think we're actually on the verge of being able to completely max out Hydrogen Bomb, which previously, up until now, was definitely the most overpowered enchant that we've added. Like, there goes Prophet again. Like, we're really not even mining that much, and we're getting all of these available. Now, these are starting to get very, very expensive on the prestiges, not gonna lie, but it's absolutely only benefiting me in the long run, so we'll take it. Now, we are going to be opening a bunch more crates today. You guys know how it is. We've had this cycle of credits going for quite a long time now, so I want to make sure that we're spending them, because obviously we've got them and we might as well use them, but we've kind of just been getting them back every time we've been doing purchases here. So we'll probably go with 9 crates today. I want to do some cosmetics as well, because actually we have quite a lot of the cosmetics missing this season, and I really want to get hold of some of those, because there's a lot of cosmetics that are going to be, I guess, leaving, because I think they're like season specific. So if I don't get them this season, then we literally don't get them ever. So I don't want to miss out on that. Now, one thing I'm also really, really bad at is I have a lot of these like diamond loot boxes and all the different like loot boxes and stuff that I just haven't opened. And I don't really know if you're like, I don't know if we're meant to be opening them. Like, I don't even know if they can give me stuff that I necessarily need right now. Like, I guess they can, but like what, I don't really know why I'm opening them. I don't know whether we should be or whether I should just store them away and just never even bother. Maybe we should just salvage them. Who the heck knows? All I know is I do have some tier 6 attachment boxes, which I could open. We also have some crystal ones. I honestly can't remember what we're looking at now. I think we've got like tier 8 and 7 crystals. So I think opening 6s is kind of an insult, but I also think at the same time, isn't there like a merge all command or something now? Yeah, I think if we do like /crystal space merge, let's try it, shall we? Let's just open all of these real quick. We'll just see if we can get any duplicates or anything like that. Yeah, there we go. Let's do /crystal merge all. Let's do that real quick. And I think if I just chuck all these in here, it's just going to merge all of the different crystals that I have here into whatever the best type is. So let's just do that real quick. Please unlock all of your crystals before... Oh, unstack. My fault. All right, let's try it this time without them being stacked. So let's see if it wants to do it that time. I've actually got a lot more of these. I don't know whether there's like a mad cooldown on this or not. But I guess we'll figure it out pretty quickly. I don't think there is a crazy cooldown on it, so we will give it a go. But yeah, we've got a lot of these to do this with, to be honest with you. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know where we'll stand after we do this. But yeah, there's a lot of these that I could be merging. Definitely a nice feature to have, though. It stops you just kind of sitting there, you know, with useless things, I guess. I wonder, what am I running? Essence tier 8, gems tier 8, tokens tier 7, salvage tier 8. I wonder if we could now, I wonder if we go into here. I'm wondering if we do have any kind of upgrades available on these. So let's just go ahead and put them all in one last time, and then this should probably do it. So let's merge all. So we managed to get a tier 9 essence. Okay, so that was like the big upgrade that we got, I guess. Now we can put essence tier 9, tokens tier 7, gems tier 8, I think is the highest one we have there. I guess we go salvage points on the M1. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's actually reserve a PV25 for those, because then we can actually focus on, you know, what we need to do with those. So yeah, let's put those in there for now. I think you can actually do the same thing with attachments. I just don't know if we actually have any attachments of that kind of thing that we need to do that with yet. I don't know. We'll work it out. Anyway, we do have, from ranking up, a couple of weekly crates. They're the insanity ones, so they're not the current ones, but they're ones from a couple of weeks ago. Let's go ahead and open these up, see what we've got. So honestly, if we get any kind of credits in here, then this is obviously worth opening. I mean, they're worth opening either way, even if we don't get credits, because we'll get all these blocks of currencies and all that good stuff. Tier 12 room box, don't need tier 2 loot box. That was honestly pretty bad, but hopefully we can maybe get credits out of this one. If we don't, it's not the end of the world, because we're about to open some better ones anyway. Let's see what we got. Lots of tier 12 rune boxes, which back when these crates were out, that was pretty good, but we'll take that. A little 2,800 credits there for free. Those literally just came from hitting my ascensions, I believe. So that wasn't really anything that cost us anything. Cool. So we are going to buy, I believe, yeah, we're just going to go straight into crates. I'm going to do 9, I think, 9 of these Eclipse crates. So let's do that real quick. And then I think I'm going to go with, I think we'll do 3 cosmetics. I don't really want to go crazy on the cosmetics, but I would like to get some. So let's see if we can get lucky in these cosmetics, because we have not really been getting lucky this whole season. We are looking for the things that look like nether beacons. These things, give me that. No, it was like 1 past, bro. You're kidding me. Candy Cloud, though, actually looks pretty cool. So that's potentially a new one to use. But yeah, I would like this. This is it. That was it. That's it right there. Come back. Come back. We already have those tags, I'm pretty sure. Last one for now, though. Let's see. Can we get the cosmetics that we're looking for? We need them to come back round like now. Yes, we got it. Pastel chat color. Let's go. All right, that was actually the one that we wanted right there. That is literally the one that we've been aiming for this entire season. So that's very nice. Slash chat color. Let's put in that pastel chat color. Where the heck is it? Where is it? I actually kind of do want this one. Not gonna lie, dragon fruit looks pretty sick, but we'll take pastel anyway. Pastel's a GG one. We'll take that. Right, onto the Eclipse crates then, because these are where the good stuff is at. Essentially, I've been seeing a lot of people win a lot of credits out of these, so I'd like that, obviously. You can straight up get tier 8 attachments out of this, which I would love to make some upgrades to our attachments today. So credits, attachments, all of that is stuff that I currently want. Also, we're going to end up getting a lot of currency from all these different like gems, essence, and all that stuff. That's not to say, though, that that is all I want out of that crate. So let's hope that that's not what we get every single time I open one. I would like a refund on the credits again. Like, that would be absolutely fine with me. I'm fine with, like, cycling these all the way through the season. I have no issues with that whatsoever. Fossil gens, don't really need them right now, but maybe they'll end up releasing more like they did earlier in the season. You never know. Yeah, this is definitely boosting all of my currencies. Crystal boxes are appreciated. We're not seeing any attachment boxes yet. There we go. Tier 8 attachment boxes. Just had to say it, and then it came in. Okay, not bad, not bad. We'll definitely be opening up those attachment boxes today because I'm going to need them. 2,800 credits there. We'll take that. That is a nice one to have. Way more crystals as well. We'll take all these credits. I think we would only need another set of those, or another 2 sets of those, I guess, to get a refund. Unless we get one of the 5,000 credits, then we're in good profit. And on to our last one. Can we get some more credits in our very, very last one? We'll have to see here. I don't know if we will. We will have to see. Lots of fossil gens coming in here. Lots of rune boxes. Okay, yeah, we didn't really get too many credits back on that one, which is okay. Our credits are slowly going to go down as we go on. But what we did get is a lot of attachment boxes and other things that we absolutely definitely need, including more crystal boxes. So we might be able to do some more merging. To get some tier 8 crystal boxes straight up as well. So that'll be useful. So yeah, let's start with these crystal boxes. We'll open up the tier 8s first, just to see if we straight up get any that we need and want to upgrade. Tokens, I think all of those are needed upgrades. Hang on a second. What do we have here? Tokens, yes, we'll take that upgrade straight away. Gems, we actually already have one, and it is slightly better. Salvage points, yeah, I guess, sure, we'll take that upgrade as well. Cool, not bad there. I guess we'll go into the attachments. Again, this is a little bit of a more complicated one because I don't know if we can, I think we can merge all these, but I honestly don't even know what we need. I know 6th hand is one we're using, but I think I have that tier already. Because this is my attachment setup as we speak. Yeah, we do already have a tier 7 in there, and it's slightly higher percentage. Double strike we do already have in there, but it is a slightly lower percentage, so we'll go ahead and do that. Although, looking at it now, we can merge these 3 because, yeah, we have 3 of them. So let's go ahead straight into here, and we don't even need to do a merge all for that. We know what we're looking at. 89% is crazy. That was a very, very good merge. So I guess if we were to get one more tier 7 6th hand attachment, we go to tier 8 there, which honestly we might have laying around somewhere. I can't remember if that was the one that we merged up to last time around. Yeah, so we got a tier 5. I'm wondering if that is the highest we have for that. I think that might be the highest we have, but let's open up the bigger ones right here because we've got a lot of these higher tiers. Black hole there. I don't think I need any of these. I don't think so far we've gotten one that we actually need. Yeah, okay. I don't think we're running any of those right now. I think the main upgrade for me right now would be if we could somehow find ourselves a hydrogen bomb at like tier 8 or 9. I think that would be the biggest thing for me. I wonder if the people are selling them on AH is the question. So these are all the hydrogen bombs that are available in the AH right now. So yeah, this is kind of tough. I guess we need to look at what we do actually have available to upgrade. So For example, we could use a 6th hand, and then I think we had one right there. So we could AH and try and find 6th hand. I guess a tier 7. Someone's actually selling one for 100 credits right here, so I might just go ahead and purchase that. Should we do that, or is there just a tier 8 that I could buy for slightly more? No, they're also very, very expensive. So yeah, I'm actually going to just go ahead and purchase that. I know that's credits, but we get credits back eventually. 100 does, you know, comes pretty quickly here. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's merge these 3 up. Hopefully we get a good percentage. 84 is not great, but it's better than what we had. So I guess we could search for hydrogen bomb again and just see if maybe we get ourselves, if not a tier 9, like a tier 8 or something. Super expensive at tier 8 actually. So yeah, I think we'll leave that for now. I think it's something that we can definitely get hold of in a very short amount of time. So yeah, I don't think we should spend credits on that right now. That is, however, a bunch of very, very insane upgrades there. So I'm pretty happy with what we managed to get. Now, guys, for the giveaway for today, I'm going to go ahead and give away 2,000 credits, okay, on this video. And not only are we going to give away the 2,000 credits, we're also going to duplicate the giveaway for anyone who does have a YouTube membership or a Twitch subscription into the Discord. So as long as you've got your accounts linked and everything, and you have one of those things, then you have access to the separate channel where this is going to be posted again. But for everybody, there is going to be 2,000 credits. So if you want to be in with the chance of winning those 2,000 credits, all you need to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment your username, join up to the giveaways only Discord that is linked down in the description, and then press the enter button in the respective channel or / giveaway. Like I said, we will be duplicating that for YouTube members / Twitch subscribers, so make sure you do go ahead and enter those if you have one of those things. Good luck to everybody who does enter that. That is a very, very nice giveaway. 2,000 credits is nothing to be looked over there. That is a very, very juicy giveaway. So good luck, good luck, good luck. So a couple more prestiges to add here. We got one on hydrogen bomb, 32Q. I'm glad that we opened those crates up, because yeah, these are getting friggin' expensive right now. We're actually getting very, very close to getting that black hole enchant unlocked as well. Level 575 on the pick. So only 25 levels to go. I have been using that pickaxe pet because honestly, I just want to get up there. I'll do one quick check to see where we're at on the battle pass. I think we might have got a few more tiers. So we'll claim whatever we can claim here. There might even be credits in our near future. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. There is credits in our very, very near future. It is literally on the next one in. I don't think there's been any new quests, or maybe there has been. I don't know. No, we've got a day until the next ones are released. So yeah, that'll be coming very soon. Obviously, the cool thing about the battle pass this season is every single 1,000 blocks you mine is 1 XP towards the next tier. So technically, if I mine another 45,000 blocks, we would actually get the next tier for free, pretty much. So yeah, that's one thing that's very, very cool. So as of right now, we are Ascension 8, so we're working towards that Ascension 10, of course. Our main thing though has and always will be, can we get this pickaxe upgraded to a point where we have every single enchant? That's our goal now, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you do hit that like button. If you want to try and come and join this server and you want to give it a go, then make sure you do. The IP is up in the top, middle, and down in the description. Guys, that is going to be it from me today. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode of OP Presence here on TalonMC.